everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room.
Hi everyone. So today I'm here with my beautiful Rebecca, and she is the Heidi sculpt by Karola Wegerich and was reborn by Ema Bennett. And I have had her, I've had her since September of 2018. So this September will be my 5th year of having her in my nursery and in my collection. And I haven't had her on for a while, but I'm continuing on with my Choose Your Favorite Reborn project. And I have a dolly friend that's named Claudia Esther, and Claudia had requested to see my Rebecca. And so, Claudia, this is for you and for everyone else who tuned in to see little Miss Rebecca get changed into a cute little outfit. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you what I'm going to be changing her into. So this is an outfit that I got for her for twinning, and with Suzanne. And it's a 2-piece outfit. It's a corduroy jumper on the outside, really cute little outfit, little butterfly sleeves on either side. It's got a cute little let's see, is that a shirt? It looks like a blouse. It's a blouse underneath with this darling little ruffle collar. And it has different colors of like really pretty, like deep red and like a blue gray and some light orange and all kinds of different colors in there. And so, yeah, it's a long sleeve, and it's got these ruffly edges on them on each side. It's elasticized around the wrist, and then it's got this pretty little bow in the back. And I'm all about bows, and it's a permanent bow, and so it's not a bow that I have to worry about tying it up and getting it perfect. So yeah, that's the outfit. And then I'll show you the accessories. She does not have a onesie on underneath, and so I thought I would put this onesie on her. She is 3/4 arms and 3/4 legs, and so yeah. So that's the onesie we're going to be putting on. And then I also had gotten these cute little double buckle shoes. They're white, shiny white patent leather by Caramello Kids, and these are size 18. And then the socks I thought would look cute are these white socks with the ruffle around the edge. And then I matched up the color of the jumper with these bows, these two little bows. She's one of my 2 bow little princesses. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started and get this little one changed. So this is a lovey that came with her. Emma had sent it in with her box opening, and it's really cute. It's actually a rattle, but it's a plushy, really soft, plushy, cute little dolly, and it's embroidered that says "My First Doll." Isn't that cute? I think that's such a nice touch when an artist will send a little lovey with her dolls. So yeah, we'll go ahead and turn her around and get her unbuttoned. I'm going to put my Susie Q pillow down for just a moment, and I'm going to bring another pillow up for when I need to lay her down. So I wanted to, on my last video was I did a Valentine's Day tag. It was a 6-question tag, and so I thought I would go ahead along with that theme today, because I have a very special memory of a very special Valentine's Day that was a complete surprise to me, that my hubby set up for me back when I was working. And so anyways, so yeah, back in the days when I was working, my hubby was, there was a portion of that time that he was at home. We had just moved to Virginia, and so he had been retired anyway, and so he was at home. And I have to tell you guys, my hubby is not a romantic type of guy. He just is not romantic, but he is the type of guy that will he'll do like a spur of the moment gift or a spur of the moment something. Just because he sees something that he thinks that I'm going to like. Okay. So, anyway, so here's the story about my very favorite memory. And I guess I'll tell you what I came home to first, and then I will tell you the background behind it, how he thought of doing it. So anyway, one day I came home, but I guess before that, he had called me at work, which he rarely did, but he called me at work and he said, hey, when are you going to be coming home? And I said, well, I was working at a job that I never knew when I was going to be coming home, because I had a boss that was very needy. And, I stayed, I didn't just work an 8 to 5 job. I stayed for as long as she needed me. So, anyway, I said, I'm just not really sure. I'm just not really sure when I'm going to be home. But he said, okay, well, no problem. Can you just call me, when you are starting on your way home? And I said, sure, no problem. I can do that. And I didn't ask him why. I was just really busy. I was always really busy in my job, but I didn't ask him why. I just figured he used to make us, because I was working and he wasn't, he would help with making the dinners, which was really awesome. But so anyway, I got off of work. Well, I gave him a call. I told him I was getting off of work. Got off of work, and but I was really curious about what the world why he wanted me to know when I was going to be home. So I had that in my head all the way home. Which my commute, you guys, was only 10 minutes, which was a big relief from when I lived in California and I had like an hour and a half commute, but that's another story. So anyway, and I wanted to show you Rebecca. See, she's got her 3/4 arms, and then she's got her, they're almost full legs. Because, the leg just, there's only about an inch or so that is not vinyl, but she's got nice straight legs, which I really like on this sculpt. So I got home and I lived in a 3-story condo, which meant that we had, several layers of staircases. Well, when I first got home, and I was going to go up the first layer of stairs, or flight, I guess is a flight of stairs. There was rosebud petals strewn along each of the stairs. And I thought, what? Like I said, my hubby is not a romantic. So I said, what? And anyway, but I go, wow, this is really cool, and I knew that it was Valentine's Day, but I really didn't expect anything from my hubby. I really didn't, So anyway, so I go up that first flight of stairs, and then that flight of stairs led to that first flight of stairs led to like our office. It was an open office area, and then the second little flight was into the dining room. And so there was rosebuds all of the way from the first flight of stairs to the second flight. And then the second flight of stairs had I said rosebuds, but I meant to say rose petals strewn along, and I thought, what the heck? And then I turned the corner and there is this pathway of rose petals, rose flower petals, all the way along to the third flight of stairs, which to me, I thought, well, I've seen stuff like this, not like this, but I said, I've seen the thing about, you know, you follow a breadcrumb trail. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and keep following this rose flower trail. And in the meantime, hubby wasn't anywhere around. I think he wanted to get my reaction. But so then I followed him up to the third floor, which was where all the bedrooms were. I followed them up to the third floor, and I heard when I got up to the top of the third floor stairs, I heard music coming out from our master bath. And so I thought, music, oh, maybe he's up here, maybe that's where he is, you know, my hubby. So then I went over to the bathroom. The door was closed. You know, I thought, what the heck? You know? And then I opened the door, and lo and behold, oh my gosh, you guys, you know what he had done? Okay, first of all, he had my favorite like relaxation music on, which back in those days was, her name is Enya, E-N-Y-A, and I had to listen to her music when I lived in California, because it kind of took the stress away of fighting the commuter traffic every morning and every night. And so Enya was my relaxation music. Anyway, he had a boombox up there playing Enya. The lights were off in the bathroom. There was I immediately saw where the rose petals led to. They led to it was a deep tub, bathtub, and so it led to a bubble bath that had rose petals floating in it. And at that time, I also had one of those. It was like what do you call it? It was a jacuzzi bubbler, you know, that you could just attach to the side of the bathtub, plug it in, and it would do like bubbling. It would make the tub water bubble. And so, but there's more. But wait, there's more. But I wanted to interrupt for just a minute and show you how cute she looks in this little blouse. I really, really love this ruffle. Isn't that cute? And then she's got the little ruffled ruffles around her wrists. I think she looks darling in this. I really, really do. So anyway, and then when I looked further in the bathroom, right beside the tub, within arm's reach, mind you, there was a TV tray, and it was set up with there was a candle, a lit candle. There was a little vase of carnation flowers. There was a box of my very favorite candies, C's Candy. There was a Valentine's card, inside the envelope, and it had my name on it, and so it was the Valentine's Day card from him. And last but not least, he had a little appetizer thing set up for me. He had a shrimp cocktail, which I love, and he knew that. A shrimp cocktail dish, all fancy and stuff like that. And then he had back in those days, I liked this kind of, it was called Arbor Mist. It was it's a very light, not very alcoholic wine. It's called Arbor Mist, and it was peach, and which was my favorite. And because I always thought that it tasted just like biting into a fresh peach. Well, anyway, so he had this whole little snack bar set up for me. And I was shocked, So oops, my video just cut out because I ran out of storage space on my phone. But I did manage to get little Rebecca all buttoned up in the back. I'm not real sure if this is what was the last thing I did, but I buttoned her all up, and I'm going to go ahead and turn her around. And I'm going to get her shoes on. But yeah, I wanted to finish my story. And so yeah, I was really surprised that my hubby had been so romantic like that, and had set this whole little snack bar, and the bathtub and the bubbles and the candlelight and all that stuff. And I couldn't help but ask him, because he's normally not like that. I said, how did you manage to think to do all these things? And I said, well, we all know you're not a romantic kind of guy. And he said, well, that he was watching TV that morning, and he was watching one of the morning shows that come on. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera so that you can see what I'm doing with her little feet. She's a tall girl. Anyway, he was watching a morning show, and there was a person on the show. He happened to be a professional basketball player, and he was since it was Valentine's Day on the morning show as well. I guess they had asked the guy, what's the most romantic thing you've ever done for your significant other, some question like that. And so yeah, he had a good answer for that. He described the whole scenario, and that my husband did set up for me, and he said yeah, it was a really huge hit with her. And so after my hubby watched that, he thought, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that for my wife. So yeah, that's how he got the idea. And in fact, it was yesterday that I was telling him, or he asked me, oh, did you get your video done? And I said, yeah, I did a video, and I did a Valentine's Day, tag. And he said, oh, I remember the time that I did that Valentine's Day for you. And I go, I know, it was really awesome, an awesome memory. So then I thought, and that made me think, you know what, I'm gonna tell that story again when I do my next video with Rebecca. And since Valentine's Day is coming up in about 9 days or so, and now a lot of my Dolly friends that have been with me for a long time have heard this story before, but there are some, I have some new subscribers that may not have heard the story before. And so I hope you all enjoyed it, whether you've heard it before or not. Or, I just thought it's always a really fun story to tell, before Valentine's Day for me, because it is a very, very special memory, very special. So yeah, because probably if my hubby did stuff like that all the time, it wouldn't have been a big deal, but he doesn't. And so that was like, that was huge. Like he's gotten me like boxes of heart candy before, and usually boxes of heart candy, like that. But he's never actually spent time setting something up like that. So it was really awesome, and he was excited about it too. He thought it'd be a lot of fun to do. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that night. Got in my bubble bath, just relaxed. He said, don't worry about dinner. We'll have dinner, whenever you get finished relaxing in your bubble bath. And I go, oh my gosh, I have never come home from work and done that. Usually I'm so stressed out and everything when I got home that I would just try to eat some dinner in front of the TV or something, just to unwind. But yeah, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn her around. We're going to switch her bows out. She doesn't have pierced ears. I have not pierced her ears, and I'll tell you, I haven't actually ever tried to pierce ears. I know it's supposed to be really easy to do, but I just have never attempted it. I just figure, you know, I let, whenever Emma was reborning my babies for me, whoops, I just dropped my comb. Here it is, down here. She, you know, sometimes she would pierce ears, sometimes she wouldn't. And, you know, actually I would just leave that up to her. You know, if she felt like, you know, a baby or a toddler needed pierced ears, she would pierce them. And if she didn't, she didn't, you know. So I'm just going to stick with that. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this, this rubber band put back in. So yeah, so not all of my reborn girls have pierced ears, which is fine. You know, kind of makes each one unique, doesn't it? That's what I love about artists and artistry and these art dolls and stuff, is that each one is really, really unique. Yes, they are. So there you go. Did I get those in right? So yeah, that was just a really nice, fun memory for me to recall. And what is your favorite? Do you have a favorite Valentine's Day memory? If you do, you know, feel free to let me know. You know, in the comments, what is your favorite memory if you have one? Something really, really special that was like a, you know, a surprise that you never even expected, or even if you did expect it and it turned out really great. Yeah, just go ahead and share it. I really enjoyed everyone's sharing their, you know, when I did my Valentine's tag on my last video. It was really fun to read everyone's answers. I really get a kick out of that, and so thank you, everyone. I'm almost done answering the comments from that, and then I also have my the video previous to that one that I'm still trying to answer comments, so I kind of got a little bit behind. But don't worry, I will catch up, and I will connect with each one of you. I will do that. But what do you think, you guys? Let me go ahead and you know, pick her up. There she is. She's a big girl. She has the cutest little shaped legs. I mean to tell you, she really, really does. Yes, she does. Go ahead and set her back down. She looks pretty in this color. Yes, she does. And here's her little dolly. Okay, everyone. So thank you for joining me today again. And it's always nice visiting with you. Like I said, if you have a favorite memory, make sure that you tell me in the comments. So have a wonderful rest of your day. And let's see, it was Claudia Esther had asked for little Miss Rebecca. So Claudia, I hope you enjoyed seeing her again, and thanks for requesting her. Anyways, we'll see you in my next video, and until we meet again, bye bye for me and Rebecca. Bye bye.